Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having what day is it today? Friday, Good Friday. And I mean, planning for the next few days, the weekend. And hopefully everyone's just, doing their thing and just staying focused. But what I want to get into with this video is going to be like kind of just how to go through or understand, either losing a job or if you made the decision to quit it. Because it's like, what we've been taught is that you need a job to be healthy. You need a job to be healthy, like to get food, to afford your life, right? You need a job to kind of do everything you think you need to live. But in a case where you've planned for something, you plan to create something else where you maybe not making as much money as the job, but it can sustain you. Are you gonna have to live a little bit more humbly? Are you gonna have to kind of buckle down and kind of watch every penny? Yeah, but with that, you're able to have more time for yourself though. You're able to have more time to invest into, your own shit and give yourself the time to learn and to just, do greater things that the job was getting in the way of, right? Not to say you can't be great and do things with a job, but like, think about it. If you don't have that 9 to 5 anymore, that's an extra 8 hours to work on your own shit, to not be around negativity and nonsense and drama all day. It makes a difference, right? And I say that to say this, that going through that though, sometimes when you don't have, especially when you don't have like another source of income coming in, it gets crazy. It gets pretty tough. You start to feel doubt and worry, like you should run back and get another job, or maybe this isn't for you. All I'm saying to that is stay true to it, like stick to it. There's nothing wrong with getting a job, and obviously if it needed to be done, just because you're not getting anything in, you can do that. But don't ever lose the vision of, okay, you know what, even if I'm working, like I'm not clocked in, like I'm constantly thinking of how I can get out of here and use this as a platform to develop my own shit, right? But when you're in the midst of not working and you're grinding, you're trying to find something, you're trying to make ends meet with your own shit, and you're not working, it's tough. You feel doubt, you feel worry, you feel all this other shit. You're in a place where you really gotta take on the pressure to let it mold you and not break you. So in that state where you're trying to really do something for yourself, you gotta just stay motivated. And when I say stay motivated, it's like the extra time that you have, you gotta really emphasize that on making that quality time. Because now although you have all this extra time, you're feeling so much doubt, sometimes you don't want to do shit. But get your ass off the couch, read a book, go for a walk, work out, meditate, do certain exercises, do certain things. When I say exercises, I mean things like just either writing, reading, being creative, drawing, whatever your thing may be, to start helping your mind work. And what those things are going to do, instead of just sitting down and watching TV, what those things are going to do, they're going to help generate ideas, right? Because your mind is already thinking like, yo, how am I going to make it out of this? But if you're just sitting on the couch, fuck man, I don't got a hope in the world, and you're just kind of watching TV, or you're not really doing anything productive, your mind is not making those connections, right? Your mind is not trying to brainstorm ideas. If you now do the opposite, if you now start taking on all this shit, like shit's hitting the fan, like nothing's working out, you're constantly taking L's, but you give it an E for effort. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. You're constantly taking L's, but you give an E for effort, and you're doing this in a state of grace, and that's a big thing too, right? You can put in effort, but to put in effort with an intelligence and a grace, it's like a different kind of thing, because you're not in a state of chasing. Like, we can put in effort, but sometimes we get so infatuated with the effort and the hunger, we forget that we're already full. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, be the law of attraction, right? You're a magnet, so you're not chasing anything. So when it comes to that grind, when it comes to those opportunities that you're trying to create and you're trying to find, that's the mindset you want to try and kind of keep. When this shit is hard and all these things are happening, it's just like, seems like nothing's working out for you, like everywhere, you're getting hit from all angles, and your money's just slowly depleting. You got no dollars at this point. that's where you really grind. That's where you really, your mind does some crazy shit where it just spins like an idea, and it's just like, okay, that's it. But you got to believe in that. But the way you get to that idea, that click that just makes shit work, is the constant working on yourself, the constant understanding, the constant moving with grace, faith, and a conviction that can't be, compromised. So that's what that is, right? Just because you lose a job doesn't mean shit. Like, if you don't have a job, you're still great. You know what I'm saying? If you're not in school and all your friends are in school and they're working, and like, let's say they're looking at you weird and shit, like, yo, you have your own plans, and they may not understand it right now, but you understand, and that's what matters. So at the end of the day, when you make your shit work, then everyone's gonna see your whole plot, right? So don't even sweat that. Don't let the people's opinions kind of get to you. Don't let that shit kind of make you go astray to what you believe in. You know what I mean? So just understand that when you lose a job, or when you quit a job, you just gained a life. You know what I mean? So that's the whole premise of this video. When I'm trying to speak is that, you know what I'm saying, there's nothing wrong with working a job, but whether you're working a job or not, and you got your plans, stick to your plans. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have plans. They go to a job to use it as a platform to make some money. Then they get locked in. They forget about their plans and they're fucked up. And next thing you know, they're there for the next 8 years. Don't do that. Use the job for just a stepping stone. That's all they're for. You know what I'm saying? The job is jumping over bills. It doesn't help you. It doesn't sustain you. It's gonna keep you trapped. So use the job for something good that you want to create, so that you can invest it into your own brand, into your own shit, where you can now create something where you're in total control of your life. You don't gotta clock in. If you want to work, you can work. If you don't want to, if you don't want to work, you don't have to. Like, you can do whatever you want to do. Hopefully it's something that you really enjoy, so it's not work, so you do it 24/7. And that's the goal, that our life becomes, work, but we're not stressing about it. We're not hating it. We're doing something that we love, right? So it doesn't feel like work, and we're doing it seamlessly, and we don't know that we're working. I'm like, oh shit, I just got paid. What did I do? Like, what the fuck? Like, why am I getting paid? And you realize, oh, I'm just living my life. And that's what it's supposed to be. Your experience here is supposed to be just that. But due to the constructs of this world and, the things that want to keep you down, you got to push through that. You got to keep taking those steps and keep climbing. And that's just all it is. All right. So that's just a little message I kind of wanted to say. Stay up. Shit's not always gonna be easy. Sometimes we're faced with crazy things, and these feelings really sometimes hit us, but it comes from that emotional intelligence of how to handle it and understand what those emotions are saying. Don't suppress them. Don't hold them. Don't put them down. Understand them. Use them as strength. Connect to and understand your logic and your mental, and have that all in unison with a conscious. You know what I'm saying? You have to have everything in unison. Don't just be a logical person where it's like, okay, I'm just a mind, because then you're not gonna feel. You're not gonna have an intuition. Have the intuition, that feeling. Be whole with it. Understand it. Be whole and understand the smart and mastery of your mind. One of the greatest tools. And then from there, with that infinite intelligence of the both, you connect to a consciousness where it's just supreme intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Everything you believe in starts being put into facts and not just theories. Okay, so you got this, man. This shit ain't a joke, and you're the real deal. Keep doing what you're doing, and that's it, man. All the power to you.